See something you like on the show? Did you know that we have links to the products used on the show in the description? If you're watching on YouTube, look below the video. Click the More button, and you'll find links to products used in the show, as well as more information on what you'll learn in this episode. On Facebook, click on the video that you are interested in. Look at the top right of the video and you'll find the description. If there is more to read below the viewable description, click See More to view the full description and pertinent links. There's some pretty helpful info in there. Now you know. Happy sewing!
Hi there! We want your girlfriend's experience to be the best it can be. Did you know that you can increase the picture quality on YouTube? Let's change the quality to 4K. That's super clear, ultra high definition video. I'll walk you through it step by step. Move your mouse over the video or tap the screen if you're on a phone or tablet, and you'll see some buttons appear. On a computer, click the little gear icon in the bottom right corner of the video. In the YouTube app for phone or tablet, tap the little gear icon in the top corner of the video. Next, click or tap the button that says Quality. This shows you the video options. Look for the one that says 2160p 4K and select it. That's the highest quality, nice and sharp. Watching in 4K uses more of your internet bandwidth and can potentially slow your connection. If you are having issues with your video, you can always go back and choose a lower video quality. That's it. Now you're watching in the best quality possible.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Three Thieves Live. Jackie, we have some special guest hosts with us today, don't we?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, meet Hennifer.
And this is Henrietta. And
so
they are
excited.
the cutest things ever.
You guys have no idea how I have been looking forward to today as we are talking about all things spring.
Yes.
And why not have a few little chicks to help us?
Look how cute.
Oh my gosh, we're going to get some up close here really soon. But in the meantime, cheep, cheep. Welcome to Three Things Live. Let's go. Welcome to Three Things Live. I'm Kris here at my girlfriend's quilt shop, and Hennifer is with me too, and I am so excited for today. You guys have no idea how excited I am. And you know what? It's too much fun not to share these things with some of my besties here. I've got Allison and Jackie, and Miss Rhea is with us today. Hello, Rhea.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Oh my goodness.
So cute.
You know, I just think this is one of those moments that reminds me a little bit of like Johnny Carson days or something, you know?
I know. I told you to watch Jack Hanna.
Exactly.
Or Jack Hanna
In
episodes
preparation?
in preparation.
Oh, yes.
Wait till we pull out the boa constrictor.
You know, that's where I have to draw the line, right?
Yes, definitely.
Now, I'm a little nervous that I might have a little oopsie
Accident.
happening here pretty soon, but you know, it's all part of what we do, right?
It definitely is.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness. So welcome everyone to the show. Today we are talking all things spring, and we have the cutest quilt ever that is launching today. So excited about that. But for theme number one, we thought, you know what, it might be a lot of fun just to talk about some other little peeps around here that we love and adore. And Rhea comes to us from a local shop here in town called Cal Ranch. And tell us what you do there, Rhea.
Well, I work over in the feed department, so I deal a lot with the animals and their feed and all the different things over there, and fencing too. So we've got just
and
about
fencing.
everything there. Yes.
You do have just about everything, for sure. Oh my goodness.
Now, Ray, I have to say,
soft.
Kathy worked with Rhea to get her over here
Yes.
today, and they played a funny trick, and we did not know. But Kathy called me and said, you got to get some help over there because Rhea is bringing 100 chicks, and she needs help getting them up the stairs. And so I completely believed it, right? So I called Eric, and I said, hey, Eric, you've got 100 baby chicks in your studio. And in my mind, I'm driving here going, I'm opening the door.
Yeah.
Because I want to see 100 chicks running around the studio. Imagine my disappointment when there's only 4.
Only 4. Oh, and
I
they
can't
came
imagine.
in this cute little
Can you
box.
imagine having 100?
No,
I'm like,
and then
okay.
they put their little heads through the hole here. Oh my goodness, I know. Sandy said that Bridger gets a chicken from the grandparents. I'm headed that way this afternoon, and I said, couldn't I just bring a little chick out to Bridger Boy? And no, Jessica was like, not happening, Mom, don't you dare. But he would be so cute, right?
Oh,
my
yes.
goodness. So we're going to ask Steve to come on over so he can get a more up-close look at some of these, because I think every one of you out there can appreciate how sweet this moment is, right?
This is my favorite part of spring, is baby animals
Yep,
and
Yeah, I agree.
absolutely.
how sweet they are.
And
They
they're
are.
so cute and little. Everything is cute little, right?
Yes.
Mini quilts,
that
mini,
is you.
mini everything. So
Absolutely.
I love it.
Oh my goodness. Someone had said that they named theirs maple and syrup.
Oh, that's cute.
Is that? So Rhea, tell us a little bit more about these little chickies. Male, female?
So they are all female.
Okay.
At least they're supposed to be. There's no good way to really tell until they're a bit older, but
That's what I wondered. I
yeah,
was
they've
like,
got some pretty good tips and tricks about how to tell what they are early on. So
Like what?
So one of the
early
things is their wings. So the way that their feathers are, this one, you can kind of see the feathers go a little smoother right here and then go down farther. That's a good indicator that it's a female.
Oh,
So
okay.
So they're a little fancier.
yeah, so then the males, they'll have more of like a rounded instead of straight.
Oh, well,
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yep, different little things.
And you were telling me earlier that it's mostly females that you bring in, and
Right.
for good reason, right?
Yes. So with all of our laying breeds, so like this one's a barred rock. This is a laying breed. We try to make sure that they're all female, just to get
Is it
the
so they
eggs.
can lay eggs?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep. So that we can
people
get the
mostly
eggs.
want them for, these are so sweet and so fun, but they have a purpose.
They
Right.
do, right?
Yeah. And then the ones that are like that, the more ornamental breeds. So that one's a bantam. If you look at its legs, it's got
Let's
some.
take a look right over here.
Yeah, it's
Steve.
got some feathers
Jackie,
down
can
farther.
you show Steve a little
Yeah,
bit closer?
just right here.
because
Look how cute right
That's
here.
beautiful.
Yeah, so that one's probably a silky, and they're more of an ornamental breed. So people will use them for shows.
But look at how beautiful the
Oh, use them
his
for
feathers are.
shows.
I
Yeah.
mean, they're beautiful.
Do they make good pets?
Depends on the breed.
Okay.
Most of the ones here, yes. However, there's white leghorns, which you'll see mostly in like big production settings that they have, just the plain white chicken that you see everywhere. Those ones get a little feisty every once in a while, yeah. They're a little more skittish.
Okay.
But yeah, all of these ones are pretty good pets, good for starting out.
So sweet.
Oh, well, this one loves me.
Well, she does because
She's falling asleep.
she actually fell asleep in your hand
Oh,
earlier.
and she's doing it again.
You have the magic touch. I mean, look. Okay, Steve, you gotta come up close on this one. This one is actually closing its eyes.
Oh,
They act like that's special. Mine's been asleep for an hour over here.
Not mine. She is
look,
up and
she's just having her nap, and
can you hear the little cheep,
Cheeps.
cheep, cheep? Oh my goodness. So what's the best way of taking care of little chicks like this?
Well, when you first get them and they don't have their adult feathers yet, obviously, you want to make sure that they stay warm. So
Oh, that's why there's light bulbs,
yes,
heating lamps.
Yep,
in
we
their-
use the
in
heat
their
lamps. And you want to keep them under the heat lamps until, they feathered out and get their adult feathers. This one's, let's see, this one's about 2 weeks old.
Okay.
So you can see the feathers starting to come in a little bit more
Oh, I
instead of just
see.
the fuzz.
Fun,
Like the two
yeah.
that you guys are holding right now.
These are brand new.
They are. Yeah, we just got them in today, so they're probably like a day old about, maybe.
is
A
this
day
one
old.
a
Are
day-
they
a
social
day?
animals? I mean, do they do better in a group, or do they
Yes.
do? Okay, so
Yes,
they do better in a group.
So if anybody wants chickens, make sure to get more than one.
Okay.
Because they do like their
Oh.
friends.
And are they
That's good.
breed specific? Like, do
good
they
to
do
know.
better with the same breed, or can you just like get a random amount of chickens and they'll all get along?
Yeah, so most people get a different amount of, different breeds, making their flocks, super cute, colorful,
Yeah.
and getting all sorts of different egg colors. But so the Americanas, they lay, it depends on which specific color it is, I guess. But they can lay green eggs, blue eggs, white,
really?
I didn't
brown.
know that.
Oh.
I had no idea it was based off of their breed.
Yep.
Okay,
sure
wow.
And these guys, I think they lay brown eggs, I want to say. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
But
That is so interesting. Oh my
When's
goodness.
the best time to get a baby chick? Is it in the spring?
spring or fall.
Okay.
Kind of depends.
Kind of like a tree.
Yeah, pretty much. Exactly. Yeah, so we get our shipments in the early spring, and then kind of towards the beginning of fall is normally when we'll start seeing them in the stores.
Oh, okay.
And we carry them through the summer.
Uh-huh. Wow.
cutie.
So, do you have a favorite chicken story that you could share?
Let's see. I guess it didn't happen at Cow Ranch with all the little baby chicks, but one of my friends, she had this chicken. It's called a zombie chicken.
Really?
Yes, and it's a mix of two breeds, and it's combed so the part that's on its head is black. And then its feet are kind of black also. Yeah, it's kind of a
zombie
weird
chicken.
looking thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but one of our other friends, he's terrified of chickens, and he was holding his son, and then we just decided to, put the chicken on him.
Oh, that's so
I know. Yeah. The baby loves the chicken though.
Yes.
But
so funny.
yeah, the dad does not. So it was pretty funny.
Exactly.
But nobody was harmed. No chickens were harmed.
Chickens
No
are-
chickens were harmed in the making of that production.
Oh, don't you just love hearing their little cheep cheep sounds? You
Yeah,
know?
as soon as you walk in the store, you can tell when we have them.
It's the
Yep.
sweetest sound in the world, really.
It is.
I mean, as little babies, right?
So
Exactly.
I was telling Rhea when I was in high school for Easter, I gave my boyfriend 4 chicks in a KFC bucket, thinking that
Oh
would be
my
funny.
gosh,
Yeah,
Allison.
I know, and I did have a farm for them to go to after they grew up just a little bit. It was just kind of
that's
like a
good.
joke.
That's too
His
funny.
mother was not happy with
Oh,
me.
I'm sure.
So Ray was telling me now there's an age limit.
Yes. 18 and older if you want a chicken.
That's good.
Pretty smart, right?
I know. Where was my mother at the
that's
time?
so
I don't
funny.
know. That was so horrible.
Actually, no. Actually, I think that's really funny. That's cute. Oh my goodness. So, are they difficult to take care of? I mean,
No, not
they're
really.
pretty
What do
hands off.
they eat when they're this little?
So We've got some chick starter, and it's the ones that we use at the store, it's medicated, so it's got this thing called amprolium in it, and it just helps with their digestion, making sure that everything, you know, goes through smoothly. So we just give them that, and it's a crumble, so it's kind of finer little pieces of food. Yeah, and then just for their water, we put some probiotics and prebiotics in it, just to, you know, again, make sure everything's going smoothly inside of them.
Sure.
And other than that,
growing,
just
right?
bedding, and that's pretty much it.
How did you learn so much about little chickies?
It was actually mostly just working at Cal Ranch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I understand you're a university student at Utah State.
Pre-vet. Yeah.
Pre-vet.
Pre-vet. Oh my word!
What
so
would you
how
like
fun.
to do?
I want to go into equine
Okay.
stuff. So
horses. Okay.
Nice.
Yep.
My granddaughter wants to do that, so she has been taking online classes, you know, about massage therapy and different kinds of things.
Wow.
That's Dakota, you know, that works
Yeah,
here. So
yeah.
all of you have seen Dakota before. Yeah, so how fun. So are you excited for this new vet school coming in?
Oh my goodness, I am
word.
so excited.
Will you
Yeah.
get to go?
I
to the
hope
new-
so, if they
Good.
accept me.
Yeah, so those of you that don't know, we have
Yeah.
Utah State University in Logan, and they are opening up a brand new vet school.
Yeah.
Is being built right now, which is a huge
Yeah,
deal
it
for
is.
our
It
area.
is.
Yeah. Sorry, stir fry.
Stir fry. Oh my goodness.
I'm being too noisy.
Yeah, so
That's okay.
sweet.
They're used to
well,
it.
I think we might have to
I
have
just will sit here
a
and
little
Can we-
chick with us at the
Can
sewing
we
machine.
have my girlfriend's quilt shop pets, and we could just keep them?
Bring
Because
this.
look, I see a $2 off coupon right there on their little thing, and it could be like a cat. You know how when you
sure.
you see some shows that
Yeah.
the cats like roaming around. We just have chickens.
Yeah, there you go. Why not? Hanging out with your peeps,
Yeah,
right?
go get any bugs you have. So
Oh my goodness.
perfect.
Oh
There you
my
go.
gosh, that's
a little
so
pest
fun.
control.
How fun. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much, Ray. Is there anything else you'd like to
fun.
share with us about chicks before you leave?
One thing is that for the bedding specifically, you don't want cedar bedding. So anything that comes from cedar trees, it's actually toxic to chickens.
really?
So pine only.
So
Okay.
I think my advice would be if you're going to invest into some little chicks like this, find it from someone who knows what they're talking about,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I agree.
Because, you know, you want to go to a place that really does take care of their chicks
can
right
help
from the
you.
very beginning and can help get you started on the right foot, right?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Ray, for being with us today. This has been an absolute treat for all of us
if
here.
anything, put a
Yes.
smile on your face.
Exactly.
right?
Yes,
Oh, then,
it's so
yeah.
true. Well, hello. Oh my goodness. All right. How about some Hello Spring? We have our brand new Hello Spring Banister Quilt ready to debut for you today. And so after this, I think I just have to take her with me over to the sewing machine. That's all there is to it. All right, everyone. We'll be back in just a moment.
I have always really liked the Hunter Star.
Yep.
Let's show you how to do
Okay.
it. These are the ones that we're gonna make for a 12-inch block.
Okay.
So that's a B, and you're gonna cut that off. Then you're gonna take that smaller block, and you're gonna cut it this side, and then you're gonna turn it, and you're gonna cut it again and look like that.
Oh.
And then you've got one of these on, and they're gonna go different directions.
Wow.
Line it up, and it lines up absolutely perfect.
Yeah, it does.
Then we're gonna end up with one that looks like this, okay? What you're gonna do is you're gonna take one of your triangles from your squares that you had, and you're going to attach it right here.
Oh.
You're gonna take this one here with the other one that you have, a whole bunch of other ones, and you're gonna sew them together, and your other one's gonna go here. So here's your 4 right here.
I love that.
Welcome to Galas, the ultimate 3.5-day creative retreat from My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop. Come stitch, learn, and connect under the stars with hours of open sew time just for you. Each day brings inspiring demonstrations, new ideas, and techniques to spark your next masterpiece. Plus, you'll be able to rub shoulders with our seasoned sewing veterans that you know and love. Work on your own projects, share stories with fellow makers, and create memories that last long after the final stitch. Enjoy exclusive gifts, fun surprises, and a creative community that feels like family. Join us at Galas in beautiful Logan, Utah. 3 days, your projects, endless inspiration, where creativity shines bright. To learn more, click the link below or go to mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com and sign up today.
Welcome back, everyone, to Three Themes Live. I'm Kris.
I'm Jackie.
And this is Hennifer.
And Hennifer.
Like Jennifer, but with an H.
Hennifer. That's so cute. They're just
Oh my
darling.
gosh, the cheaping is just killing
I
me
love
right
it.
now.
It's very soothing.
Yeah, it very much so is, and it's very spring-like. I mean, there's nothing like the sign of spring than little chicks.
It's true.
So today we have a brand new quilt for all of you. And it is also just as sweet. And should we take a look?
Yes,
This
we
is
should.
part of our brand new Banister Quilt series. And I'm gonna just keep
You're just
little
gonna
Hennifer
hold
for a
Hennifer?
minute. Yes. And if you haven't seen what our Banister Quilt series is, it's basically kind of a half quilt, but a full quilt, if you will, because how many times do you have the issue of hanging something over a banister or over a couch, for example, and having one side of it be right side up and one side upside down, right? It's an issue. It's a real problem.
It is an issue, and I love how it's just sweet.
We're all about promoting world peace here, and it starts with the Banister Quilt.
Absolutely.
So
cute.
No problems there. We're going to take care of everything for you because the little...
You're going to hold the whole...
She's getting a little, she's getting a little fidgety.
She's like,
she might be like, I want to go potty or something. I don't know. I'm going to put her on the cutting table for a minute. Is that okay, Ray? All right, let's go here. Oh my goodness, look at this.
Look how cute.
Oh my goodness, I'll get the little rotary cutter out of the way. But the Banister quilt is just one of those things that it is a problem that we've seen, that a lot of people go, oh, I have the cutest quilt, but unfortunately, half of it's upside down when I hang it up, right?
That's true.
And so we had the winter quilt, now we've got the spring, and I'm so happy to tell you, is she having a little...
She's letting a little...
Oh, it's fine, a little treat right there, it's fine on the ruler, it's all good.
So cute.
Clean up on aisle 7. So today,
it's all good.
Yes, down the poultry aisle. Here we
all
go.
good.
All right, here we go. It's
no wonder why
fine.
she was crying a little bit, because she was telling us.
You know what? She did a good job, though. She did not do it in my hand, so we're good. Here, we're going to go on a little ride. Woo! Oh, no, we're not. Okay, here we go. All right, let's get rid of that. Okay, all right. This is awesome. This is awesome.
Yeah.
So one of the things that we love about the Banister quilt is that all of the applique pieces come pre-cut, pre-fused. Can you guys even hear me?
She's really saying a whole lot today.
Too fun. Oh my goodness. And so let me show you. Holy cannoli. This pattern kit has all the things. That's right, Hennifer. All the things in here.
Look, and she even likes it.
She does. I might need to make sure that there's not a little accident on the fabric.
Yes.
But there we go. Look how wonderful it is to have, there we go. Let's put this on here. You can take a look at, see,
It's me.
You're the chick whisperer.
I am the chick whisperer today.
Oh my goodness.
Bye.
Yes, you are. Okay, let's take a look at this. And just Hennifer went for timeout.
She just needed a little bit of reprieve.
That's right. She just needs a little bit of chick time.
I love it, yes.
All right. Jackie, can you imagine cutting all this out?
Absolutely not.
No thanks.
No,
right?
yes, you are so right.
No, thank you. So the nice thing is everything comes pre-cut, pre-fused, ready to put onto your quilt blocks. I mean, this is fantastic, right?
That's a huge thing.
A huge time
Yes.
saver, right? These are so much fun. But I'm going to show you the little carrot block today.
I love the carrot.
I do too. I think it is just as sweet as can be. And so let's talk about for a moment, how do we stabilize this? The best way to stabilize this block when you're doing it on, whether it's the machine, by the embroidery machine or by the sewing machine. In fact, for everyone out there, we have both options. You've got an embroidery machine option and you have a sewing machine option.
Right.
So there's something for everyone. What we do is we basically give you an oversized block. Why do we do that?
Well, because it takes into consideration shrinkage
Exactly.
when you're machine embroidering it.
Yes,
So
exactly. And then once it embroiders, then you can, trim it up, right?
Yeah.
So what we do here is we fold it in half and then fold it in half the other way. Now, there's another thing that I love, and we've talked about this often, and that is Terreal Magic.
Yes.
So one of the things that I'll do is actually spray this. In fact, I could have sprayed this on before I folded it, but that's okay. I'm gonna give it just a quick little spray here. And Jackie, would you mind ironing that for me? I'll clean that up a little bit. All right, so Terreal Magic is one of those things that is so nice to have because it actually makes the fabric a little bit stiffer, if you will. So it really helps reduce any puckering. And again, whether you're doing it by the sewing machine or the embroidery machine, Terreal Magic can be your best friend. It's fantastic. And if you want it to dry faster, go ahead and use a hot iron on it, right?
And it works perfect.
It did work out really well, didn't it?
Really great.
Okay, I think I'll go ahead and fold this now one more time because some of that fold has been lost. All right, this is to help us find the center. Now, I'm gonna set that aside, and in my 5x7 hoop, I'm going to actually do tearaway stabilizer. And the reason why we chose tearaway on this was because we actually have put 2 steps in here.
Right.
The first 2 steps, which are going to help you with this. And why don't you tell everyone what those first 2 steps are, Jackie?
The first 2 steps, it actually puts a crosshair on the stabilizer. So then you can position it perfectly, actually, in the hoop.
I'll let you go ahead
All
and
right.
do that.
And it really helps a lot. And so then the next one, once you get it into your hoop, then it will actually, you'll put your fabric down, and it will actually put a basting box around your design.
Exactly.
So it will hold everything in place, which is great.
Yes, absolutely. Roberta's asking a really good question. Can it be made all one direction to hang? And the answer is yes. You absolutely could put it all in one direction. So if you love the quilt and you're like, you know what, I don't think I would put it over a couch or a banister, then this one is a 6x10. Oops,
Do we
I
have
thought
a
it was a
bigger hoop?
5x7. We do have a bigger hoop.
Okay,
We can definitely do that. And I will, Allison, would you mind grabbing me another piece of stabilizer, please? Okay, so this one is the 6x10 hoop. Okay, so what I was saying with Roberta is the fact that you could do that and you're just going to do it, you're just going to turn it around. Now, of course, what's going to happen is that if you turn it upside down on one way, or I should say right side up on both ways, then you have them both like kind of right up next to each other. So all you would have to do is you would just have to you would have to just switch the blocks, just turn the blocks into a different direction and you would be fine. But absolutely, you could certainly do it this way. All right, so on this one, we're going to end up using sticky back stabilizer, which is fine.
Which works out just great too.
Yeah, that's totally fine. I'm gonna go ahead and do it this way.
Oh, and put it on the back of the hoop.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because you're always fighting with this. I love it.
There we go.
It takes 2.
It takes 2, baby. It takes 2, baby. Right? Follow
I think
me and
that's,
you.
yep. It takes 2.
It takes 2. All right. There we go. Okay, so we would have a crosshair that goes in here.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll do that. So yeah, if you don't want it to be one way up and one way the opposite way, then you could absolutely have
do it
both
however
of them
you
together.
want to do it.
And I would just lay out your blocks and see, you know,
which is the best.
what you like. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we're gonna do some crosshairs here. Now, I personally, you could use sticky back stabilizer. On this, I kind of actually like doing the crosshairs on tearaway, and then I go ahead and lay it down, and then I use the help of my basting box to go around and hold it down in place. Is there something wrong with using the sticky back? Not really. It's just, I kind of just like the tearaway on this.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I love the tearaway.
Yeah.
Actually. I think it holds it in place and you're not fighting.
Yeah.
You're not fighting it. Which,
And that's why we put the basting box in there, right?
Which is perfect, yeah. And it's another expense too. I said the sticky backs are a little more pricey, but I don't like to fight with the stick.
Yeah.
So it worked out perfect for me to use the tearaway.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so we have some crosshairs here. And so this way I can actually line it up in one direction right here, like as you can see there. See, we have kind of a quadrant going on. So with this quadrant, we'll go here, stick that down, and we will stick that
And
down.
it doesn't matter what color thread you use either, because
it's not going to show.
It won't show at all.
Exactly.
So then the next step, it's going to baste around that design. And this really helps a lot with puckering. So if there's a lot of stitches and stuff, it really holds all of it together.
Yes, exactly.
I won't say what. I won't say that it's like holds us all in.
Yeah.
You know? What are they called?
You're not wrong. Okay. So, yes, holds it all in.
It holds
there you
it
go.
all in.
There you go. All right, let's take a look down here at the cutting table because, again, you can see that we have these cutouts all ready for you. Interestingly enough, some of you may be thinking, well, why do you have 2 carrots because you've only got 1? Well, remember, it's repeated on the second side.
Yes.
So because this is all one piece of fabric, what we've done already for you is we've made these little tick marks here so that all you have to do is a quick little snip. All right.
Which is nice.
Yeah. And the next step that you're doing right now
Is the top of the carrot.
the top of the carrot. So I'll make sure and get the top
I
of the
love
carrot
the
cut
fabrics
out.
too. The fabrics are so springy
know.
and darling.
They are.
Who doesn't love gingham and polka dots and
Oh my goodness.
all of the things?
I love all of it.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yes, our team did a great job of fabric selection on this. There we go. I'm just trimming out my little stripes. This makes everything just go so fast and slick. All right, so right here, you're going to notice, maybe I should have used a darker thread here, but it has an outline going on right here.
Yeah.
All right. And so the nice thing with this is all I have to do is take this pre-cut, pre-fused, and pull it back and just place it right there. And it's going to go exactly within those lines. You want to make sure when you do this that, don't start over here and have it go off and then think you're going to be able to do that this way. This is where a small iron can be very helpful, right? And you just place it right inside there. So I'm going to go ahead and give that to you, Jackie.
Right.
And if you wouldn't mind pressing that in the hoop. This would be another reason why I probably would use a tearaway rather than a sticky back, because then that way I don't have to worry about my iron getting on the sticky back. But, we're going with the flow today.
I'll be really careful.
There you go. Yeah, Linda has a great suggestion. She said you could make 2 small quilts. You absolutely could. In fact, half of that would be super fun as a really large table topper, or just a wall hanging, or over over a rocking chair or something like that, over some kind of chair. You could just have half being used, and then you have everything for 2 quilts. Now, stick around for theme number 3, because Jackie
Yeah.
also has some really cute themes to show where you could take half of those appliques and make them into something else if you
Yes.
wanted to,
Yes.
right? All right, let's take a look at what just happened. You can see that Jackie has ironed this right into place. This isn't going anywhere. So the second step is going to be to do the placement line for the large carrot. So we'll go ahead and do that. And that's going to stitch out. And let's take a look at the carrot right in front of me on this cutting table. What I do to prepare this is I'm just going to pull this back on top of itself. Let's see. And grab an end here. There we go. And peel that back. I mean, this really is slick, don't you think?
Yes, it is. In fact, the instructions, well, the machine steps are for a regular tack and cut method.
Yes,
So then you just have to bypass that next step.
Ooh,
right?
good point.
We need to make sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
I want to, yeah, excellent point, Jackie. So what she's saying is that because not everyone will use pre-cuts, this
Right.
pattern will be available, you know, on its own. If you don't have to buy the kit with it. Sometimes you choose to do your own fabrics. And if you don't have pre-cuts, then we have both steps already in there for you. I'm going to go ahead and have you place that on there, and then go ahead and do the stripes, and we'll finish up at that point. So yeah, you could. Oh my goodness, my mind just went blank. What was I saying?
You can
Oh,
use
you
the
could use
tack
your
and-
own fabrics. Yes, you could use your own fabrics, and you would use the tack and cut method. So the tack and cut method is basically where you're placing a square of fabric over top, and then you trim it. So go ahead and let's take a look at what Jackie's about to do. Because she used the pre-cut method, she can now skip the tack down stitch.
Right.
All right, so for those of you who are familiar with how placement and tack down and satin goes, you can skip that stitch
Yes,
now.
you
So
can.
go ahead and do
so
that,
I will
Jackie.
just use, I'll go back so that you can see where I push it. I push this needle with the plus and the minus.
Yep.
Is where you push that. So then I will go to the next step. I bypass that one, and now I'm ready to do the placement line for the stripes.
For the stripes. How easy was that? All right, so Debbie is asking in the comments, what size would the quilt be if you only made one side? It would be 30 by 40.
30 by,
Yeah, 30 by 40,
Yeah.
because it is normally 40 by 60. If you're only using one side, it would now be 30 by 40. So, great question. Let's see, Gail said she loves putting the sticky back on the hoop that way. It's one of her favorite Kris tips. Haha, thanks, Gail, I appreciate that. And Donna has a good suggestion. She said you could do a half quilt for a wall hanging. Absolutely.
yeah. There's well, that's what's so wonderful
there's a
about
lot of
this whole thing.
possibilities
There's so
here,
many things you can
right?
do with these
Exactly.
darling designs.
Yeah.
To make it your own.
Yes,
Right?
absolutely. So this is finishing up the placement line. Remember, we were able to go ahead and skip that tack down stitch. Now let's pull it out. Again, for those of you who do regular sewing machine applique, this is going to be so simple for you because you skip all the steps altogether of having to, you know, trace on heat and bond and all of those things. You don't have to worry about it, do you? All right, let's take a look down here.
Really goes really fast when you don't have to worry about all of that.
Absolutely. So right here, I can see exactly where my placement lines are. And so I just go ahead and place each of those there and here. And we've got the pieces cut out, ready to go. And we're ready to rock and roll with the satin stitches. I think I accidentally cut out one of the wrong ones, but there we go. So you can see how simple that is. I love it.
Yeah, it is.
Very fun.
It is a lot of
fun.
fun.
So Jackie, if they're interested in this kit, in the pattern, when is it available?
It's available today.
Tonight,
right? During
yes,
Comment Sold?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It will
okay.
debut during Comment
Yes.
Sold.
And
I know many of you already did the pre-order, so
Okay.
you can expect that to be coming to you
Yes.
here very shortly.
Yes, and then it will be under the 3 Things Live tab on our website as well.
Exactly.
So that's so
Exactly.
exciting.
Fun stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is one of those quilts that just, you can't help but smile when you take a look at it, right?
I love it.
Yeah,
Yes, a lot.
absolutely. All right, everyone. We hope this inspired you, and I'm hearing little chips in the background. Yeah, little chips. What am I saying? There you go. All right, we're going to invite Allison to come back on with us for theme number 3, and Jackie is going to do a little trunk show of some of the fun things that she's been making with these adorable appliques. We'll be back in just a moment.
It's that little push to learn a little bit more.
Hey friends, over the last couple weeks, we've been getting your springtime fun ready on 3 Things Live.
There have been so many adorable and easy to make projects to dress up your home.
Plus, we guide you through each project so you can feel like a pro and truly enjoy the creative process.
See my lashes? We've made quilts, pillows, baskets, and so much more. Click the links below to make sure you don't miss a thing.
I would love to be part of your tribe.
Watch us live every Monday through Wednesday at 1 p.m. Mountain or 3 p.m. Eastern on Facebook and YouTube.
But you are going to be a superstar when you do this.
Remember that 3 Things Live is where we always have something to make you smile.
Something to learn.
And something to discover.
Let's go. You're going to love how easy this is.
We're going to take a look at this rulers, and we have a bunch of sets of lines here, but there's only one place to make a cut.
Right.
And then over here on the side, there are also some little marks. Those help you trim it. The top of this curve has to fit right there. And you're like,
this isn't gonna work.
This ain't never gonna work. And it's easy, guys. Start here and you get those couple stitches in it, and maybe about a 1/2 inch. And at that point, you're gonna start pulling it.
I've taken a few stitches, pulled this on top. This is why we're not pinning. And we just ease that in as we sew straight, all right?
This is on 1.5 inches, and this is on your orange dot. And it's hard to see, but it is right there.
Okay.
So there's my orange dot, and then this little piece is going to become right there. You're gonna be like, I just did that.
I just did that.
I just did that.
Exactly. All right, welcome back, everyone. Oh my gosh, I'm just giddy about this quilt. This has been a long time in coming, and it is just as adorable as can be. In fact, would the 2 of you mind sharing it again? Because someone's asking in the comments that they missed the beginning. They would love to see the quilt, and we are super excited to show you. So this is the Banister Quilt, and Allison, tell us a little bit more about this.
So this is a 40 by 60 quilt. And the design is made because sometimes you have those couches, those chairs, those banisters, that when you hang a quilt with a design over the back of, your design is immediately upside down on the right, on the wrong, the right or the wrong side. And so it's also the same because one of the other things I hate is when you have a darling quilt and it's all one side, and not only is it upside down, you're missing half of the design.
Right,
and so this shows those designs. So that's why this is designed. There's so many cute features on this. This is the Hello Spring. This is part of a collection that you will only be able to find at my girlfriend's quilt shop. We're busy working on the next one, so you've got to get busy sewing this because the next one is coming along, and you guys are just going to die. It is in both machine embroidery and sewing.
Absolutely. Thank you. That's a perfect rendition of what this is all about. So thank you for that. My friend, you've been busy.
Yes, I have.
Yeah. Tell us about what you've got here.
All right. Well, I always, with any design I always want to see how else I can use it.
Absolutely.
Right? So I can get more bang for my buck, right? And so I always do that anytime I have one.
Yeah.
But these are such adorable designs. So, and I was in the spring mood. So
I love it.
I decided that we would do it on an apron.
Very cute.
So cute.
Look how cute.
Love that.
I would love that on a t-shirt too, or a sweatshirt. How fun.
Isn't that really fun? So you can actually choose your own.
Yes.
Your own fabrics that you have in your at home. So you can do this for
Wow.
anyone. And Mother's Day is coming up.
I love this.
Wouldn't this just be so cute as a Mother's
What
Day?
a perfect idea for Mother's Day.
You could put a name, you could do all kinds of fun stuff.
Yes, absolutely.
So, yeah.
Okay, love that.
We did it on the apron.
Terry is asking in the comments about, is binding and backing included?
Absolutely,
and the answer
it is. It sure is.
Yes, it is. Binding and backing. It is the whole enchilada.
It's everything.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And this is a little bit different than some that you may be used to because we put it together and then sent it off to the quilter. So there's not background quilting included in
correct. Yes.
All right, so my next one. Who
I
doesn't
love this.
Who doesn't love tea towels? Right?
We all love tea towels.
I decided
Absolutely.
I'd put a couple on a tea towel.
Oh my goodness.
Look
those
how
are so
cute those are.
Those
So-
are so darling.
Well, and I didn't want to just put one.
No, it's got to have a friend.
It has to have a friend.
Just like we learned it with the little chicks. They're
social.
If you're going to buy one, you need to
You
buy
need
two,
to buy
right?
more than one, right? So anyway, and it just kind of went perfect with this cute little tea towels, which we have a variety of really fun tea towels.
We sure do.
On our website, and I'm sure that you'll see some tonight, right?
Yeah,
Yes, absolutely.
So yeah, I was
cute.
really having a lot of fun.
Oh my
I couldn't
gosh.
just stop with one or two.
No, heavens no. And really, these designs are not just spring. We're talking summer too,
It depends
right?
on the fabrics
Yeah,
that you use.
absolutely.
You could play around with color.
Yeah.
You could match your home decor. You could do all kinds of fun stuff with
Absolutely.
All
Yeah,
right.
What do you have next?
So then, who doesn't love Kimberbell blanks?
Oh,
Okay?
my favorite.
So, I know. So I put this cute daisy. I love daisies. It's one of my favorite flowers.
That is darling.
I put it on one of the Kimberbell
Yes.
cinch sacks that
Yes.
are now. They have two different colors. And so all you have to do is put the design on, and you have to just zoop, zoop, zoop.
Zoop, zoop, zoop.
According to you.
That's all there
actually
is
just
to it.
Zoop,
Zoop,
zoop.
zoop.
Yeah.
Zoop.
There you go.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, I wanted to bring this today because on these blanks, you have to be careful how you put it on.
Oh,
shoot! So okay,
okay.
but this is not all is not lost.
No.
I centered it on the with this, and then I sewed it together, and I'm like, oh wait a minute.
Oopsies.
But
it's cute.
you know what? This could be really cute because there's
I
one
actually like it like
the
this.
one. It's just a little
I'm
different.
going to say you did it on purpose.
Well, I really didn't, but actually I was going to throw it in the garbage, but then I decided, no, I'm not going to throw it in the garbage.
This is too cute.
Because
I
it
love
really
this.
is cute.
Yeah.
And I think I'm just going to, maybe I could
gosh.
unpick it and put
I
a
actually
name.
love this.
I could put another butterfly on there if I wanted to.
Oh, that is
yeah.
so
Yeah,
cute.
So
really
anyway, these come in with a pack
Oh
of
my
2.
goodness.
So you
Yeah.
get 2 of them.
Oh, yeah.
So there is a
Nice
gray,
little cinch sacks,
there's a gray one,
yeah.
and then there's this one. But I
Okay.
love this color.
Oh my gosh,
With the
that's
bright.
beautiful with those fabrics.
Yeah.
And then this one,
Yeah.
Jackie, you knocked it out of the park.
Okay, this
I love
one,
this.
I love this because
Oh.
I
Isn't that
used
so
another
fun?
Kimberbell blank, which
Yes.
is the pre-quilted pillow, the 12 by 18.
Yes.
Which, and then I just played around with some different colors,
Oh
and
my goodness,
it
that
is a long
so
stitch
sweet.
out. But once you change, you only have to change your thread once.
Yeah.
So
right.
it's very simple.
Absolutely. This, well, my goodness. And if you got the pre-cuts, I mean,
Yeah.
even easier. So if you were
Yeah.
going to do half the quilt and then use the other pre-cuts for something like this.
Yeah.
But I actually really loved how you used the floral fabrics on this.
That's so pretty.
Yes, because then it kind of shows all different colors.
That's
And this is
beautiful.
actually, Kimberbell had it on a winter, a winter design on this.
Yes.
But look how by just
just
changing the colors,
brings that green out.
then it brings the green and makes it look springy.
Oh my gosh, that is a
Cute.
huge pop right there. Someone is asking, can you use the Scan-A-Cut to make your own previews for tea towels?
Yes,
you
you
can. Absolutely, you
Yes,
can. So
you can.
We
for
had
sure.
another question too about the designs. Now the designs should be in your library by tomorrow morning.
Yes.
So this has been a pre-order, and
Yes.
we just barely wrapped it up.
Yes,
And
yes.
so designs will actually be in your library by first thing in the morning.
Yep.
And then lots of you are receiving your kits. We want those to be ready to
That's
go.
exciting.
So yep.
That is
Exciting
exciting.
stuff.
That
Oh
is
my
exciting.
goodness. So yeah, if you got in on the pre-order earlier, you should be expecting that any day now. And then tonight we will have it for sale for everyone on Comet, sold at 6 p.m. Mountain Time.
And it's also on the website right now. But
Yes.
just know, designs don't land in your library
until later.
Until
Yeah.
tomorrow.
So if you want to make the purchase now, you absolutely
Oh,
can.
absolutely.
But designs go into your library first thing tomorrow morning. Okay,
that's fun.
Perfect. Oh
I would
my
love
gosh.
to see what you do with
Yes.
those designs. Make sure
Absolutely.
you post your pictures so that we
Absolutely.
can see what you've done with them.
Yeah, for sure. All right, everyone. We hope that you're inspired and you're excited to try something new. Sometimes we just need a little fresh,
Yes.
kick in the pants a little bit and say, oh my goodness, I want to do something fun and bring spring from outside into
Yeah.
my home, right?
Yeah,
Well, should we invite Rhea back? And
Yes,
she can bring her.
Bring the little
she can bring the
chickies.
little chicks
Yes,
with
we're going to
her.
have additional
To
folks
say
coming
goodbye?
over here. We got to say goodbye. We want to give a few announcements to you as we end today. Oh my goodness. Oh, right here.
There's Henrietta.
Henrietta. Here we go. Henrietta. Oh my goodness.
And this is stir fry. This is the
But
one
we
that
want
you
to tell
had.
you that we are doing a viewer call out for another show of Ask Us Anything. That's right. A lot of you really enjoyed our last Ask Us Anything episode, so we're bringing it back here in a few weeks. So all you have to do is comment on Friends of My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop with the hashtag MGQS questions. And there's gonna be a post there. All right, we want you to comment on the post. What questions do you have for us? It could be anything from sewing to serging to machine embroidery to sublimation to scan and cut, you name it. Just don't ask for our social security numbers and we'll be fine, all right?
And we don't clean toilets.
Exactly, that's right.
That's right.
So go ahead and ask away and we will center a show completely around those questions. So make sure and find that post on the Friends of My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop page. Yes, Lynn, the trio is tomorrow. Yes, the mini quilt trio debuts tomorrow on the 26th for $26. So 9 a.m., folks. And we also want to remind you that the first Passport series drops on Friday, just a couple days away, right? Yeah. And it's not too late to sign up for that. You can do it at mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com. And last but not least, we want you to know that book club is coming up at the end of the month, March 31st. And so if you have not started with Theo of Golden, we'd love to have you participate with us. And even if you don't have time to read it or listen to it, please join us anyway for a great discussion on the book and a really fun project as well.
You'll definitely want to read it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep doing all the things you love. Bye-bye, little cheapies. Okay, can you hear it? I'm going to put it up to my microphone. Does anything make
singing to
you
you.
smile more?
Yes, I know.
All right. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.